Are you ready to take the challenge? My name is Josh Pather, American business entrepreneur. I'm going to be taking Philip Cunningham from 0 to 100,000 in revenue with a brand new photo booth business. Everything has changed in business since the last photo booth boss. So we're doing it all over again. We're starting from 0. Are you ready to accept the challenge? Are you ready to blow up your business? Are you ready to change your life? Are you ready to create your legacy? I show you beautiful places like this to inspire you, to show you what's possible when you start your business. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to work hard? The clock doesn't start till 5 p.m. You have to commit. You have to be ready to take action. But if you want to take it to the next level, we invite you on the journey. Welcome to Photo Booth Boss Season 2, Veterans Edition. Photo Booth Boss, Episode 5. Welcome, Philip. How you doing, my man?
I am excited to be here. It's kind of cool. This is a huge event for me, so I'm just really pumped and ready to get started.
Awesome. Have a lot of people been hitting you up from the show?
Not from the show. Like I've had a couple of people that have watched the show and they've reached out to me and they've asked for like advice, and so I'll sit down with them for a few minutes and I'll kind of learn a little bit about them and where they're trying to go, and if it's something that I've already done, definitely since we started these episodes and this training, and I'll try to share with that. I always refer them back to, hey, follow what we're doing on Photo Booth Boss, and then follow Josh's videos. He's got hundreds of videos that answer
Nobody watches them, man.
Every question. But yeah, they'll
watch and comment, guys. Go watch all the rest of the videos and comment.
Man, every time I watch something, I learn something else and I try to implement it. But yeah, a couple of people have hit me up, and it's kind of nice. A lot of veterans too have.
Shout out to the veterans, man.
And so that's exciting to be able to be a part of that.
Good, awesome. So guys, today we're going to be talking about social media. Okay, social media. Seeing a lot of people slacking on there, and we all need to step up the social media game. And so we wanted to take this episode and talk specifically about that. So I think that people could use that. I mean, that's if we can fix the social media stuff, that'll really have an effect on the rest of the business. So this is what we're going to be covering. Go ahead and drop your social media links below. So I'm going to take a look at some. I'm going to audit some of the social media profiles. Go ahead and comment below. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Philip, share your company again, your company information.
So my name is Philip Cunningham. I am the owner of Photo Booth Hotshots, and we are located in the DMV area, based in Fort Washington, Maryland.
All right, perfect. So let's talk about what you're doing right now on social media.
Okay.
So you're going to events. We've been telling you since episode 1 to hire a videographer.
Yes.
So what's going on with that? Why has there been delay about that?
So honestly, it's a lack of planning on my part. That, to be completely honest with you, because I can control me 100%.
Right.
And I was vetting a couple different people. I was reaching out to a couple other veterans that were starting their business. I wanted to work with them. Mm-hmm. There were some other people that I met doing events and stuff that I wanted to work with them. And it was just almost like when you ever had a situation where you have too many options and you just don't pick one, And I think
that costed you.
That cost me. So and so I was at an event recently.
Yeah.
I saw a young lady there, and then I saw what the owner of the event put up.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that looks really good. So I reached out to her and I said, hey, I have an event coming up. I really would like to have you shoot some photos and videos for me.
Gotcha.
And just not even think about it. Just reach out.
Yeah.
Make that connection. And she showed up. She did a bang up job. It was amazing.
Photos and videos.
Photos and videos.
Okay,
so
then.
those are being posted. And then,
so she's working on them right now.
So no, they're done. I have them. And then now I'm posting them onto Facebook and Instagram and things like that.
Okay. So and then how much did she charge you?
I think she came out for an hour and it was like 280.
Yeah,
something like that.
That's not bad. Yeah, and she edited as well.
Yeah.
So what actually did she give you? Like how many photos and videos?
I have one video, and then I think
is it like a long video?
It's about a minute 25.
Okay, yeah.
Only problem that I had with it, I can't post it because I have to. She used like a popular music, like some popular music,
right?
And then when I tried to upload it to Facebook, I got a strike from Sony saying that I couldn't use that audio.
Right.
So I have to find some audio, or I have to find a workaround.
So was it a reel or was it like a regular video?
No, it was a regular video. It was a minute and 25 seconds.
So I would just convert it to a reel and then use the music videos that use the music that's on the reels. You know what I mean? That's really going to be the fastest way for you to do that, because a minute video, you can't really upload it to YouTube. YouTube doesn't like stuff that short, really. You know what I mean? Maybe with the reels, like you can boost it, it's easier for people to consume. So I would definitely see if she can edit it or hire someone on Fiverr or something like that. Another website we get music from is Epidemic Sound. So there's a website called Epidemic Sound that you can use. But if you're not making a lot of videos, you may not want to waste money on that.
Okay.
I think this is an isolated incident. But the most important thing is she gets clips. So always, if you guys are hiring people to come out to your events, always ask them for the raw video footage, and then that way you can always post that on your social media. And make sure like she's recording both vertical and horizontal. Okay. And then how many pictures did she give to you?
I think I've got about 30.
30 pictures?
About 30 pictures.
Yeah, so that's perfect. So now you're going to be able to use those pictures, throughout the month. Don't post them all at once, of course, That way you can make it seem like, hey, you're getting booked every weekend. You know what I mean? But meanwhile, it's the same thing, right? Your boy be posting vacations from 2019. Like, damn, Josh, where you at right now? Like, nah, that was old.
I'm going to be honest with you. One of the reasons why I had to step up my game is because I got tired of seeing your posts. I got tired. Every time I turn around, Josh is posting again. Josh is posting the video. I was like, I said, I
repost the same stuff. You just scroll all the way down, go to your archives. Like, you can go to your story archives.
Yeah.
I'm posting stuff from like 2019. Like, people, you got to keep, people are watching, you know what I mean? You got to give them a show. It's all a show. It's all attention. You're trading attention.
And that's what it is. That's like Josh is posting at least every day. Every day, like there's a video, there's a post, there's some type of engagement that's happening with your people every day.
Yeah.
And so I was like, that's what I need to do. I need to start thinking of myself not only as a photo booth company, but like as a social media company.
Exactly. You got to be a brand. It's all about personal brand, and this is part of what we're doing. This will be the next phase for you. You know what I mean? Like, now you're going to brand yourself, hey, the photo booth boss, and then you're setting up your teams. We're going to talk a little bit more about that, but if you're hiding behind the camera, I know a lot of people suffer with this. Okay, you get to your event. You did this the other day. I almost lost it, man. When you did that iPad drop off booth, you did there. You took a little video off it and you went to the props table. I'm like, come on, Phillip, this is amateur hour, bro. Like, you know better than that. You got to be you got to be in the video. Okay, first of all, guys, you guys are watching. You got to be in the videos, okay? If you're just standing behind the camera and shooting the props table and you're shooting the booth and then the guest taking a picture, everybody's doing the same thing. That's not helping you at all, okay? You got to think about what you're posting. What outcome do you want from it? Like, what's the goal of what you're doing? Like, putting a quick clip off the props table doesn't really do anything. Get in front of the camera. Hey, this is Phillip here. We're set up at the Omni Hotel. I got my new props here. This comes with our package. Talk about your package.
Yeah.
And then talk about the venue, tag the venue. You may have been rushing that day. It seemed like you were rushing a little bit.
My head. Yeah.
So, but nonetheless, you got to be in the videos, moving forward. So, and you got to be talking to people, like talking to the camera, because anybody can post just a regular booth video, you know what I mean? But the difference is that, oh yeah, I like Phillip. I want to hire him. I know he's going to take care of my guests. Talk about the venue. Tag the venues on Instagram too. When you're posting it, I didn't see that, So after you post your story, swipe up, and then go to and then find the venue and tag them on that, because now they will get an alert and then they reshare it on their Instagram, right? And then boom, you get a couple followers from that, and then that's easy customers for you.
I've tagged. I usually do tag the venue.
Yeah.
I've never had. I've literally had somebody reach out to me because I tagged somebody by mistake.
Yeah.
So they do see it when you tag.
Everybody pays attention to tags.
I see that. Yeah. But I've never had the venue like share anything back or reach out to me. But I'll continue that because I know if I'm coming up on their stuff, then it's more exposure for me.
Yeah, so. But they're looking at it. Whether they share it or not, you're top of mind for them. You know what I mean? So like if they get someone like, hey, you know a company that does photo booth rentals, oh yeah, this guy, he's always tagging us, boom.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So it's more than just reshare, you know what I mean? So I think that's an area that you can improve on. The other thing is if you guys are just doing events and not recording any content, then you're wasting, basically, if all you got out of an event was just the money that you made from the event, you're shooting yourself in the foot, okay? Every event that you go to, you need to record content because that content is going to make you more money down the line, okay? So good job doing that. So build a relationship with her, have her come out as much as she can, because every time, I know you go to an event, like, you think, oh, I'm going to have time to record. I'm going to have time. And then you get there and, problem, loading, power outlet. We got to move the location of the booth, the guests, right?
Yeah.
And so for those of you out there, go ahead and network, find the right person, and then build a relationship with them. Get your content because the game is changing now and it's all about content. Okay. And you got to have fresh content. People need to see. Stop using stock photos. Yeah. I know you do it. You haven't done that, but
no. But I did notice it was kind of weird because so many other photo booth companies started to follow me. I'm more than likely because of this series.
Yeah.
And I noticed a trend too. Like it's always some variation of the photo booth backdrop and prop.
I'm sick of that.
And then
come in sick.
But then I'll look at like. When I see a popular Instagram or a popular YouTuber or something, like they're not talking about what they're doing. They're talking to you.
Yeah, exactly.
There's one guy that literally just sits in the bathroom and holds up his iPhone and starts talking about stuff.
Yeah.
And then
while he's pooping?
No. He's like an affiliate. Like he talks about different products. Like there's this one guy that he was like, oh, don't worry about it. I did the research for you. It's da.
Yeah.
And he's got millions of followers. So like, he's not doing anything difficult, but he is talking directly to the person.
Yeah,
so I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you got to do something different because every photo booth company, like they're all posting the same content, and people want to work with people at the end of the day. So they need to see like who you are, and like what's your demeanor at the event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because nowadays, like people want to know who's going to come out to their event. And they know like, hey, Philip's going to be there. And if you can get the videographer getting you like interacting with the guests, stuff like that, that goes a long way. Okay. All right. So about stories real quick. So it's also good to let your stories like expire for like a day or two to kind of give the algorithm a break. Like right now, I actually don't have, at this moment, I don't have any stories posted. So give it a break sometimes, like maybe a couple times a month or something like that. So don't always have, and don't have too many stories. So that's your first question. You're like, how do I maximize my reach? Do I use Reels? Okay. Yeah, don't have like, you go to some people's stories and like a caterpillar. Yeah. Don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's too long. People are going to skip that. And if the, Instagram sees like, oh, nobody's watching the stories, they're going to like not share your content.
Is there like a good number of
I'd say like 5 to 10.
5 to 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't just don't post like every moment. Like if you already got the guest like using the photo booth, don't post the same thing again. Okay. Like post something else, post the food, post the cake, like post different stuff. All right, so the first question you had here was, how do I maximize my reach? Do I use Reels, posts, live stories? You got to use a combination of everything. Unfortunately, but Reels right now, they're easy to get views. They're working for you. Tell me, you said one got 500?
Yeah. Much to my surprise, it'll show me what my reach is. And so I just trying to be more in front of the camera and documenting what I'm doing. And then a couple of days ago, I got a Instagram message and it said that this reel reached 500 new accounts,
nice.
That were not associated with you.
Yeah,
and that blew my mind because I was like, I didn't do anything out of the ordinary or special, at least in my mind. But
you don't know which one's gonna hit, And what was on that reel?
I think it was just me talking about what I was doing that day, or maybe some thoughts I had about whatever I was doing that day for the business.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything profound or like earth shattering.
Earth shattering.
Yeah.
Profound. Okay. All right. So the posts, make sure that post the pictures essentially. You can do like carousel posts. Then lives. I know it's hard to do lives because like when you get to events, it's a little hard. Yeah. So you got the music problem. Also, it's too loud. So. I would maybe push the lives down on the rank, focus on the reels first, then the post, and then the stories. The stories are important because they're like behind the scenes. The reels, so like the stories would be like, hey, I'm loading up, this is my checklist. This is, the venue, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Your lives, we'll skip the lives for now. Your posts are going to be the post, like the pictures from the event and then the pictures from the photographer, and then the reels are going to be like a recap of the whole event.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's kind of how we can think about the breakdown, of those. Does that answer your question?
Yes, that's very helpful.
Okay. Guys, if you have any questions about social media stuff, go ahead and post it below. I know a lot of people are struggling with it, and we got to get that fixed up because that's the easiest way for you to grow your business now is through social media, and a lot of people are not doing it correctly. So... all right. So the next one you got here, if I could only use one platform, which one would you recommend and why? Which one do you like?
I like Facebook because it's just something I'm comfortable with.
Yeah.
And I get the most interaction from it. I think Instagram is probably number 2 because it's more visual. And that's, essentially what we do is visual. So I think I need to be more active on Instagram.
Yeah.
Than Facebook because I think it's easier for people to be introduced to me on Instagram. But
gotcha.
That's I don't really have a preference.
Is your Instagram connected to your Facebook? Like that when you post a story, does it goes to both?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So guys, make sure if you have that feature set up, so when you post anything on your Instagram, it should go automatically to your Facebook, so that way you're not doing it twice on there. I would recommend just Instagram for right now. Now we do need to make sure that we're building up the YouTube channel as well, right? Initially you did that video tour from that venue. So now that you got this girl, are you going to do another one of those?
Yes.
Yeah. Tell them a little bit about that.
So when I first started out, one of the suggestions that you did mention to me was to tour venues, and the reason why we're going to tour the venues is because we have potential brides and grooms. They're looking for places to have their wedding, of course, and then with their places, now that they have a place, they have a photo booth person to come there.
Right.
So we're going to help them along the way because we're going to be helping. That's the whole name of the game, is to help and provide a resource, become a resource for these people. So there was a really beautiful venue close by my house. I think I did a self-guided tour about a half hour, and I uploaded the video of it.
Did it need to be a half hour? You think you could have done less?
Nah, I think now that I know better, because this is like when I first started. It could probably be maybe a couple of minutes,
5 minutes,
about 5 minutes,
6 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes.
It didn't have to be a half hour thing.
Yeah,
but. Much to my surprise, not to your surprise, people have reached out to me because they've seen that walkthrough, they've seen that video, and they had questions about because they were looking at that venue and now that they had a venue in mind, and they came across me, they wanted to book me for a photo booth.
Yeah.
So definitely want to do more of those videos now that I have somebody that could take it in video and edit it for me.
Yeah. Let's focus on that. Let's make sure we're getting try to do at least one to two a month, because that can also be chopped up into reels too, right? The goal with all this stuff is like repurposing everything, and so with the venue tours, like you do the tour, you get a YouTube video, then you repurpose it and you have a reel, throw in the photo booth in there, tag the venue, and you can do a collab reel. So you whenever you post in the reel, you click invite collaborator and then select the venue.
Okay.
Now, whether they accept or not, we don't know, but if they do accept it, then it'll go on their Instagram page and yours.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so if you do a good job at it, I mean, if you hire that girl to come, and she, you know, shoots at high quality and it looks real super professional, then I think you'll be in good shape with that. Because you're helping the venue out with content too. Because I'm sure they're not doing a good job with the content. All right, cool. Next question. I post mostly on my personal page and tag my business profile. And when you say personal page, you don't have a personal Instagram, right? You just got a business Instagram.
No, I don't have a personal. I have a business. I mean, a personal Instagram. Now that I think about it, I do, but I don't think I've ever even posted on it.
Yeah.
So everything on Instagram is for my business page.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I think you're doing it fine, but post on Instagram first and then let it go over to Facebook.
Okay.
I feel like Instagram has better reach, you know, than the Facebook, because with Facebook, like you're posting on your personal profile or your personal...
My personal Facebook profile.
Okay.
And then I'll tag my business Facebook profile.
Okay.
And then that...
so the business is a page, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a business page.
Business page. Guys, make sure you understand the difference. So you got the Facebook profile, and then you got the Facebook business page, right. And then you got your Instagram business profile.
That's why I asked the question.
Yeah. But yeah, just get the content, you know, repurpose it throughout each other. But I think double down on Instagram and YouTube. I think that's going to be the biggest for you. Let us know, guys. Let us know in the comments what's your favorite social media platform. What questions you got about it. Okay. Who should I be following, comment, and liking?
Right.
Kim Kardashian, man.
Nah, I'll get in trouble. I'm married.
All right. Yeah, so who should you be following? All the best ideas come from outside of the industry. You know, so follow marketing people, Ty Lopez, Russell Brunson, Grant Cardone. If you just start typing in those people and follow them, then they're gonna recommend more people to you. But Grant's team is always like on the cutting edge of stuff, and we take a lot of the stuff that we post from him. So we'll you know, if he posts something that we could like a graphic or something, then we'll take it and like convert it and make it our own. You know?
Nice.
And so you don't have to like always try to come up with ideas. Just see what's working. Make sure it got views though. Right? Make sure it got views, make sure it got likes, make sure it got comments, and then just repurpose it, you know, and then like that on your own. But as far as does that kind of what is the goal of that question?
So that question was based on when I first started. Like, you know, I was looking into other photo booth companies, you know, all across the country. Those are the people that I would follow, those people who would reach out to me, and but lately I've been trying to get away from that. Not that I wouldn't follow, you know, another photo booth company, but what I'm trying to attract more is wedding planners, event planners. I want to you know, attract more of those people into my circle, because those are the people that are hiring me. Or like literally I had someone come up, you know, DM me the other day, or they sent me an email. They say, hey, I saw you on Instagram, or you sent me a request to follow or something like that. I forgot what the exact word was, but they saw me on social media, and that's what they were like, hey, are you available for X, Y, Z? Like I was already booked at the time, but then it was kind of like an epiphany for me, because I was like, you know, normally I'm just following other photo booth companies. Maybe I should, instead of that, shift my focus to the people who could potentially hire me, which are the event planners and whatnot. Yeah,
I think that's good. I mean, that's the best way to do it. Other photo booth companies are not going to hire you, you know, and you're on the cutting edge, so I don't know how much value they could provide. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, try to. I don't know how you would find these people though. Like how did you find that?
So, well, I've been searching for things like DMV wedding planners, DMV event planners.
So through the hashtags,
stuff like that. Like people who are popular, I'll try to follow them. Maybe comment on something that they say.
Comment.
Or, you know, just try to interact, and just genuinely try to, you know, they say, what is it? Your 5 closest people that, you know, that's your wealth circle. Yeah. So just trying to be in more of those type of circles.
I got you. Yeah, commenting is a good way to build a relationship with them. Responding to their stories, you know, it's good. Just engaging with them and knowing that you're a real person, and then just, you know, send a DM, hey, you know, it's nice to meet you, you know, let's grab a coffee or something like that. goes a long way. I met a lot of people like that too, so it works. All right, last question here, guys. How do I look more professional on camera? Why do you feel like you're not professional?
I think it was more of a nervousness thing in the beginning, just because this was something that like I'm learning.
Yeah.
And I'm just maybe a self-conscious thing, like now I've just been getting to the point where I'll just pick up the camera and start recording.
Yeah, there you go. That's the point we all need to get to. Okay, just pick it up. Stop overthinking it.
Yeah.
And just document what's happening. Do not sit there and think about content. Just start documenting what's happening. I'm driving. I'm here at the venue. I'm unloading. I'm setting up my booth. I forgot the power cord. I got to go back home. Right? I didn't bring an extension cord. Right? My friend Andy, shout out to Andy, man. He just got his photo booth, Mirror 4 photo booth. And got to the event. I think, there was no outlets. I don't know how they designed this building, but like no outlets. That was close. His wife had to go pick up like a 50-foot extension cord. Luckily, she was like on the way to the event, and she was attending the event. So so be prepared, but document all that stuff. Like that would have been good content for him to get. Hey guys, I'm here. I'm just getting set up with my photo booth. Can you believe there's no power outlets, and need to get an extension cord. It's
funny you say that, because like my philosophy is that every event there will be at least one problem.
Yeah, talk about that. Is that a military thing?
Maybe that is a military thing, like to always be prepared.
Yeah.
Expect
for the worst. Yeah.
Expect the worst, but prepare for the best.
Yeah.
And so even the event that I did yesterday, before I flew out here.
What happened? Tell us.
Oh my gosh! So I get there. And it's DC. So first of all, like if you've ever been in any major city, like I don't live in DC.
Yeah.
Like traffic is terrible. So I always try to leave early for that. But when I get there, like literally the area that they have to set up, it's about as big as this. And I have a backdrop, I have a mirror too.
Yeah.
I've got lights, and then we're expecting 150 people to be literally walking right next to all this equipment.
Yeah.
So I got to figure out, okay, so what my workaround was I took my backdrop, swung my backdrop closed to cover the mirror and everything while all this rush was coming through. And then after everybody was in place, then I closed the door. Then I pushed everything back, and that's when I started. Because if not, there's like 150 middle school kids. They don't care about your stuff.
Oh, man.
They're so I had to protect my equipment because when herd mentality, they're just walking through the line. They don't care about pushing over your stuff or knocking over your printer, or anything like that. So, and they did anything. I was literally like standing like a bouncer next to my stuff because kids were trying to like run past and knock stuff over.
Yeah.
So and I just kind of took it in stride because I every time I do an event, there's always going to be at least one issue that I need to overcome.
You had some real good issues in the beginning.
Oh God.
Shout out to the computers, man. All right, so real quick, guys, make sure to join the Photo Booth Business Club, okay? Phillip's in the coaching program. If you want to hang out with Phillip, ask him questions, and get coaching directly from me, go to photoboothbizclub.com, photoboothbizclub.com. You can sign up. $37 a month, guys. Unbelievable price. You get 2 coaching calls a month plus access to every course that we've ever done, including videos of me setting up Phillip's Facebook ads, Phillip's Google ads, which is getting a 700% return right now. We're going to be talking about that on the next episode, so make sure you stay tuned for that. How's the coaching program going so far? You've been missing the last couple of calls, man. What's up?
Oh, because I got events to do, man. I got events.
Big money, Hollywood now, huh?
Hey, I always tell people, I said the coaching is extremely valuable. It's a resource for my business. Every time I need something, I got to figure it out. I hop in there to see if a video has been done.
Yeah.
If a video hasn't been done, I reach out to you, and a video is made for it for that specific topic.
Yeah.
So it's like, to me, it's worth its weight because, it's very rare when you have access to live information specifically on a niche subject.
Yeah.
So it's great.
And it's not theory, right?
No.
Actually, like, this is stuff that I'm doing in my business. I'm teaching you to do in your business, right? And it's working.
Not only that, it's like it's specific for like even if a student reaches out to you there and they're like, hey, this is a situation that I'm in. Like I've reached out to you, say, hey, I've got a corporate client that's reached out to me and they want XYZ. what would you do? How would you handle this? And we'll hop on a call. We'll message back and forth with each other, and we'll do all that because we're in that coaching program. I have access to that, so it's great.
All right, guys. So that's gonna be it for this episode. Social media, post your questions below. Let us know where you're watching from. Check out photoboothbizclub.com, bizclub.com, and we'll see you on the next episode of Photo Booth Boss.